Good morning, guys. It's Dark Merchant here from dark-merchant.deviantart.com, here to give you a video log for what's happened during the week, and it's currently the 4th of August 2012. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm still a little bit sick. My earaches and my headaches and, everything else has gone, and my cough seems mostly cleared up, but I do still have a bit of a stuffy nose. So, yeah, but I'm on the mend. Yesterday was pretty, upsetting. During the last week, I managed to get my hands on some really good, ink that was at my uni, and it's hard to tell with this camera because the close-up sucks, but anyway, the line art was like nice and smooth and clean and all the rest of it. So I thought, okay, I'll get a refill. And I had to get it from a different bottle because I couldn't find the original one. And, and then the resulting ink was terrible. It was bleeding, it was feathering and fraying, and it was just scratchy and horrible to use, and it was very thick as well, so I couldn't even use thin lines to hide it, and that just created a mess of page 19. I mean, it's reasonable, but it's like I'd much prefer nice, clean, thin line art than thick, horrible, feathering stuff. Anyway, other than that though, as you can probably guess, I've made some progress to be on page 19. I think I was up to page 13 last week. So, that means, let's see, that's page 19 and 17. So 13 pages, and I have currently finished 22 pages in total, which according to my calculator, I think that worked out to be around 57.8% of the total one shot, just with the penciling and the inking and the toning. I still have to go back through and, edit it and add all the text and the special effects and, a bit more toning that I can't do with my markers. Oh, especially since two of them are flat, so it's like, so I got some refills. And hopefully, I think I need also a refill of, well, actually 3 of my markers wound up going flat, so I need a refill of, at least one other one. And I'm really hoping they'll arrive in time for me to get it all done and scanned and whatnot. I'm not going to hold that much hope, but, And also, because I wound up running out of paper, I had to order some more paper as well, so I gotta hope that everything arrives roughly around the time I hit page 30, so maybe another week. I've got about, because I've done like 7 pages this week, so, depending on how my schedule is this week, 7, 8 pages, that'd be good to do, but then I'm gonna be stuck, so, yeah. Another little update. You guys can probably see on my DeviantArt the Twilight mousepad picture that I had. That had around that 3,800 views on it, and I was really proud of that because, it'd been the one that I think had the most views out of, all my other artworks. And now, the main 6, see, what are we up to? The main 6 pony poster has beaten it. Yep. So thank you guys for, all your support and whatnot. It's really encouraging. I'm thinking about doing another one of these when I get the one-shot finished. And I'm thinking I might do Derpy, Celestia, Luna, Big Mac, and Vinyl Scratch. But I'm not sure whether or not I should do Zecora or Trixie for the last one. Or if you guys have any other suggestions. The other 5, I think, are, you know, pretty set, because, you know, Vinyl Scratch is awesome. So's Derpy. Gotta do Celestia and Luna, especially since Luna's my favourite, so, you know, she's best pony. Haha. And, Big Mac, I think that they should be at least one guy. So, yeah, I've had the main 6 poster, and then I'll have a minor 6 poster with all the other, with 6 other characters. Just in regards to the mouse pads, I thought I'd show you guys what they, look like. I've got some here. These are usually $12 unless I get them on a pre-order, but the company that I get them from currently hasn't had them on a pre-order for the moment, except for one particular character I could get, because I've already got plenty of these in stock, so there's not much point in me reordering them in. So there's the one with Rarity. How cool is that? I love this one. I think that It and Twilight are my favourites. So there's a Twilight mouse pad in real life. It's really smooth. I really love using these. They're good quality mouse pads. Applejack. Now, I've also got some, I've only got... Hang on, I'll just show you this last one, and then I'll get to talk about that. Yeah, because this one's normal. Yeah, Edward. Sexy. Anyway, I do have some lighter versions of some of the mouse pads. When I got them printed from the factory, some people may have done a pre-order, and then I had to hold off on getting their order because they turned out like this instead of turning out like this. So I wound up getting a reprint of some of these, and so I'm selling the ones that are much lighter. I'm selling them for $6 instead of the $12 as with the regular mouse pads. So yeah, this one's $6, and I've also got one with Rarity. She's $6, and with the Edward one, there's like one. I think it's downstairs. I'll have to get it, but they're like a washed out. Sort of washed out. I mean, not really, but, you know, it's slightly. And it's pink. So, yeah, the character is just maybe 10% faded, I would say. And, yeah, and the background's pink, and then that one's $6. We actually had a girl at Supernova come up because we'd started to run out of this one. And we said, oh, well, we've actually got them in a pink version for $6. And she was like, when she saw it, she was like, oh my god, I love it! Because it's pink, and I love Edward! So, you know, it's all to each their individual taste. There's nothing, like, physically wrong with them. They're just a different colour. So, you know, I'm always much prefer darker colours and stuff. So, yeah, whatever the mouse pads are, they tend to turn out a little bit darker in real life. And you guys, aside from the people that went to Supernova and whatnot, will be the first to see the Rainbow Dash mouse pad. I'm going to be putting that up. So there he is. She's adorable. So yeah. I'm going to be getting a small number of Rainbow Dash, because how much I usually get them for, that sale hasn't come on yet, so it's a bit more expensive for me to get them, but I know a lot of people have been really eager for Rainbow Dash, so I'm willing to take the cut in profit, so that way people are able to have the availability. So if you do want a Rainbow Dash, with all my pre-orders, I sell them for $10, because I've got to order them in, so it's like that $2 is sort of, you know, that $2 discount is sort of saying, well, you know, thanks for waiting. So they'll probably take about 3 weeks to get to me, and then depending on where you are in the world, maybe another 2 or 3 weeks to get to you. So yeah. So $10 if you want a Rainbow Dash. And $12 for the Darker Mouse pads, which are all the ones here. And $6 for the lighter ones. And the Edward one is downstairs. One other little thing is, look at my bunny! Isn't she cute? She's so adorable. She doesn't even know it. She doesn't even know that she's being filmed. Hello, baby. Aww. Anyway, I'm also going to be at the Newcastle Uni this Wednesday on the 8th of August, going to their markets. So I think it goes from 10 till 3, but I'm going to be turning up at around about 10:30. So from 10:30 till 3, at the Newcastle Uni, I'm going to be at their markets. Since it's only a 2-meter long table, there's only so much I can take, but if you are going and you would like me to reserve something for you, by all means, let me know, and I can take it. You're adorable. Anyway, let's see, what else have I got to say? Oh yeah, one more thing about the ink. We had to go for a lot of telephone ring-arounds for that. We rung up Eckersley's, who, you know, had like $100 pot, and that was pretty much the only one that sounded decent. I was like, what? But then we had to, you know, ring up someone else who rung up someone else who also happens to buy that ink, and then we managed to get a little sample pot off them, so I'm still good now for ink. If you guys know any comic book suppliers that deal in like the ink and what you're supposed to use to make comics, like the smooth Bristol paper or the bleed proof paper or Copic markers or anything like that, if you know any good shops, be sure to send me a link or, you know, let me know, because as you know, shipping's expensive. And always when you buy online, it's sort of like a gamble every time. All the tissue boxes on the floor of my room, that's what I've used over the past 2 weeks. Just so that way that accounts for the mess. Maybe I can show you one more thing. Ordered. Yeah, here we are. This is what we had to do. I'll put it down here so I can get a good view. Had to do something like this for art class. And that is what I did. So yeah, we had to put like a minimum of, you know, 5 hours in. So, you know, I really tried hard on it. And let's see. There's a Michelangelo inky picture, and I also did one of Caravaggio's works. I think I was only supposed to do the sketches, and I just went ahead, and this is just using ink, and the halo is a little bit of white gel pen, but this is all just using ink. So I was really happy with the result. Alright. So that seems to be pretty much everything. We do have a couple more pony bookmarks left if you do still want some. See, I should really get into the habit of making a plan for what I want to talk about and stuff. I'm thinking that soon, since I'm getting towards the end of getting I'm in the last half of the race to get the one-shot finished. So when I'm having a bit more spare time, I am going to be more open to commissions, you know, doing maybe a webcomic. I've got a couple of people are interested in me doing some, you know, professional work and stuff. So I'm going to be a little bit more open to doing arty, you know, more art stuff and whatnot. assuming I don't have like a major assignment around then. You never know with uni. So if there is anything you want me to talk about, anything you want me to say or discuss, let me know. Because, yeah, there are quite a couple of people, around Australia that, love making manga and love making comics and, they love sewing and cosplay and whatnot, but then it gets a little bit tricky since there isn't much variety in terms of products and tutorials for, items specifically in our Australian area of the world. So if there's anything specific you want me to look into, odds are I've already investigated it and I can talk about it. So yeah, let me know. And I think that is everything. Alright, thank you guys for continuing to watch this and for keeping updated with what I'm doing and basically just listening to me. I find it quite good to do these video logs. I look forward to doing them. You're falling asleep, aren't you? Yeah. Her name's Teddy, by the way. Teddy Bear. And that's her name. Because when we first got her, she was more of a brown. It's hard to tell in this light because the light's making her look brown now, but now she's actually a bit more of a black colour. But she used to be brown, and she used to have like a little pale round spot on her belly, like some of those teddy bear toys. And so we called her Teddy Bear. And she's adorable. Guys, I am on Skype nowadays, and Facebook and all that sort of thing. So if you ever want to add me, my Skype is dark.merchant. I've got currently the Fluttershy icon, and I've also got on Facebook, just Dark Merchant. I've got the picture of Al that I had in the buttons, and yeah, if you ever want to add me and say hello, then yeah, you can do that. I may not be open to talking like verbally online because I'm usually doing computer work and artwork and whatnot, and talking can get a little bit distracting, but I can type to you and all that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in that. Why is this still blurry? Really bad camera focus. Anyway, so yeah, that's an option. Alright, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, hopefully. Alright, bye guys.